My name is Brandon Ricks, and I am co-owner of the Gnarly Toy Box as well as Gnarly's Variety Show Theater. The toy store's been there 6 years last November, so 7 years this November, and about 6 months old here at the theater. I'd love for everybody to come and check us out. We've got a world-renowned toy museum with artifacts in it that people will travel from all over the world to see. We have the Rarest Boglins, prototype Madballs. We have Wonderbread He-Man. I've got prototype monsters in my pocket and My Pet Monsters, all kinds of cool stuff. Very rare arcade cabinets in here also that you get a chance to play. Some of them there's as little as 15 that exist in the entire world. We do comedy, we do magic, we do burlesque, we do different sideshow acts, movies, video games. There's all kinds of cool stuff that happens here for sure. At the Gnarly Toy Box, we do live auctions and claim sales all over the world. Over the years, I've become quite the mascot, and since I'm owner of the Gnarly Toy Box, they started calling me Gnarly. So when my wife and I decided to open up this comedy club, we also have a toy museum with all my personal stuff here, like Madballs, My Pet Monsters, He-Man, Masters of the Universe stuff. Since it's all my stuff, Gnarly's kind of made sense. Got all my games, all my stuff in the toy museum, plus I love comedy and magic, so. Pretty much packing it with stuff almost every night of the week. Monday is our rest day, but Tuesday is Trickster Tuesday. That's an all-ages magic show. New magicians every single Tuesday. Wednesday is Weirdo Wednesday. We really lean on the sideshow carnival aspect of that, where we've got bed of nails. We've got a lady that climbs a machete ladder barefoot. She also walks across Legos barefoot. There's strongmen and sword swallowers, dark magic, all kinds of weird stuff on Wednesdays. That is more adult. There's a little touch of burlesque thrown in there. Thursdays we save for like new talent search, where we do open mics or we do like quiz shows, things like that. Then on Fridays we do Funny Fridays. That's always stand-up comedy, top-notch entertainment, 4 to 6 comics every single Friday. Very good. Saturday and Sunday we save for specialty stuff. So if we're pulling comics from out of town, if we're pulling magicians from out of town, if we're doing a burlesque show, a lot of times we'll do that on a Saturday or a Sunday. So we save weekends for specialty stuff. But we're doing stuff almost every night, man. I love being able to share amazement with all ages, you know, like, and that starts with the toy store. Sometimes an item that I paid $1 for that I'm selling for $5, somebody that doesn't collect toys picks that item up and they are brought back instantly to, you know, Christmas in '89 at Aunt Bertha's house. And they're like, oh my gosh, I remember this so vividly from this one item. And it cost them $5. And we created a great memory and a collector in a lot of aspects. Now they're tackling all of it. We can feel that same feel here at the theater, where we see that amazement from adults and kids with the magic. We see people laughing at the comedy. We see the adults sharing the toy museum with their kids or these arcade games that they grew up playing. There's just so much good feelings from watching that nostalgia react to different people different ways, you know? If you just make it to Lakewood and Denver area, there's some really cool nerdy spots to check out as far as comic book stores and toy stores, but honestly, I'm going to recommend the best donut shop I've ever been to. It's called Yummy's Donuts. It's down there on Hampton and Wadsworth. They've got cake donuts, they've got filled donuts, they've got donuts with sausages in them, all kinds of crazy stuff. And while you're down there, right next door is the Gnarly Toy Box, so you can go check that out as well. All right, see you guys later. Everybody keep it gnarly, my dudes.
But they weren't printed. There was nothing printed on them, right? What I realized, though, is that if I just told people that they were cards, people would lie to me and think that they say they were seeing cards, right? And I knew they couldn't be seeing cards because there's not actually cards there, right? Like they would think there's cards, but they're not because they're blank, right? Like there's no possible way there could actually be cards. And you can see there's backs too, right? So it's crazy because then you start to see the fronts and the backs and you almost think it's a whole deck of cards because you would actually begin to think that it was a whole deck of cards, but clearly it's not. I usually like to start with one that you haven't seen. Remember that card? You probably remember it looks just like this card and that card and that card and that card and every other card that's now not printed. Oh, well, this is just your imagination.